Good morning, people. It's really early, but I wanted to make this video. This video is going to kind of help me too, because I need your guys's, yes, Amy, talk. Okay. I need your opinions on some of this stuff. I see my rheumatologist next week, and I want to know if anybody else has experienced these, if I should bring them up, if I'm not, if I shouldn't, because, you know. So, anyway, it's month 2 of Actemra, and so far I'm in love with this drug. I really like it. Like, I still wake up sore and swollen in the morning, especially towards the end of the month. Like, I think I get it on the 6th or something like that. But, so it's towards the end of the month, and, I'm noticing, like, when I get up in the morning, I am more stiff and I am more sore and I tire so quickly and everything, but it's so worth it because at the beginning of the month after the infusion, I feel so free almost. And I mean, I think it was the second week into this month, after the Actemra infusion, and I looked down at my knees and I was like, I have never seen my knees this small before. They were just not swollen at all, and but I am having some issues side effect wise, and when I get a new medication, I'm not one to go look at the side effects, because I feel like if it says that you might have a headache from it, I will have a headache just because I read that, you know. So I don't like to go look at things, but when I start noticing things in my body, then I'll go check it out and see, like, well, what could it be, especially after the Humira experience. So anyway, the first thing I noticed was I have nosebleeds like every day, and I've had that for the past 2 years, and I'm going to see an ENT on Tuesday as well, but I think the RA meds really do have an effect on that, and all the anti-inflammatories I take. But yeah, I do have nosebleeds like every day of my life. And I don't have to do anything to my nose to make them happen. They just happen, like, in the middle of the night, or like it can be as simple as scratching the side of my nose. It'll bleed. And yeah, but I noticed that this month especially, they have been heavy, like extremely heavy and extremely hard to stop, to the point where it's ridiculous. So I am a little concerned about that. Also, I am bruising like a banana. You would not believe. This happened on, I want to say it happened on Arincia, maybe, where I was wearing, what are they called? The knee-high tights, because I was wearing pants, and yeah. And I noticed where the band, stopped around my knee. I got a bruise from that. Oh, sorry. I got a bruise from that, and it's not, it's not like they were overly tight or something. It was just kind of weird. And I just remember bruising easy then, and my rheumatologist did some blood work, and nothing ever happened with it. I think it was just, it's okay. So, but anyway, I've noticed it pick back up again, really bad. Like, I don't even know where I get half these bruises. They just show up, and they're on weird spots, like the top of my arm or on the top of my leg. Like, when do I ever hit the top of my leg on anything? So that is concerning, and I think I am going to tell her about that, just because maybe there's a medication I can take that would help that, and I can still use the Actemra, because It is helping. It's helping so much. Another thing along the same lines is I have like, my mom calls them petechiae. They're like, I think they're just busted blood vessels, but they're tiny, tiny, tiny pinpoint red spots all over my body. Like on the top of my arms, on my legs, everywhere, even on my face. Just tiny, like somebody took a fine tip marker and you know, put dots all over me. I mean, it's not a rash or anything. It's just, and I thought it could have been a reaction because it's been a lot hotter here in Florida. So I thought, because I have been known to break out with a rash from my own sweat, but I don't think that's what's going on. They're not bothering me. They're so tiny, like I can see them if I look this close, but from like here to the camera, you couldn't see them. Nobody would look at me and say, you have red dots all over you or something. But yeah, that's a little concerning. Also, what was I going to say next? Okay, I have noticed my skin has been drier than normal, and I don't know if, you know, it could be the weather. I haven't changed anything I was doing, and it took me a while to figure out because I was so itchy all the time, and that's what really led to the bruising thing, because I noticed, you know, I would just scratch like that, and I would have a bruise there, and it was crazy, but, so I finally figured out that it was just dry skin, so that may be a side effect, that may not be, I don't know, but, you know, that's pretty easy to manage. I'm not worried about that. I have had dizziness, like not, I don't even know if it's called dizziness, because it's just like I'll be sitting there doing whatever and I'll look this way or I'll look up, or I just look a different way than what I was looking at, and all of a sudden I just get really, I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like I get nauseous, and I get like where I have to hold on to something to make sure I'm not falling down. And it's a split second, and then it's gone, but it's enough to make me sick to my stomach, you know. So, and that doesn't happen every day, you know. It really doesn't happen that often, but it is happening. So I've got to be concerned about that. I don't want that getting out of control, because it does remind me kind of the earlier warning signs, I guess, that I was having a reaction to Humira. It does kind of remind me of that, but at the same time, I don't know, I think it's something different. Another thing with Humira that I had was just not being able to control certain body movements, and I noticed that maybe 2 weeks ago when I was home because I had my teeth pulled. I noticed, and it could have been that medication that I was on for like the antibiotics and pain medication for that tooth. It could be just because of that, but I noticed, because I was really drugged up and drowsy and everything, you know, I would be laying in bed and my legs would just jump up and down, or I'd be watching TV and all of a sudden I felt like I had to, you know, move my head really quick. I just had to do it. I couldn't hold it in. I just, you know, would jerk my head. And so those are little things that I am kind of concerned about. I know I should bring this up to my rheumatologist, but I'm having such amazing results with Actemra, and I don't want her to take away from me. You know, I had such amazing results with Humira, and then she's like, no more. You don't take that, no more. And I just don't want her to say that, because, oh, you guys know, like, I've been through the ringer with medications, and to find something that works, I just really, really hope that it's nothing serious, and you know, all of these things that are happening, I feel like I can deal with, you know, like the whole leg jumping thing, that only happened once, and it could be from something else. You know, I feel like I can deal with it. I don't know. So that's where I'm at right now. I have my next infusion on the 6th, but I have an appointment after that, I think it's after that. So I'll at least have one more infusion before, if she does decide to put me on something else. But I'll update you guys, I'll let you know. Yeah, but let me know if you guys experience any of that, and ways that maybe you could deal with it and didn't have to change your medication. So yeah, bye.